So sometimes you just gotta pop out and show them, right?
Yes, sir.
Somebody is calling me out. Somebody has made a video about me talking trash. You know, there's a lot of people that make videos about Jody's Corner, most specifically because of Hack Snyder. I'm anti-Snyder, Snyder cult, SnyderVerse. I'm pro DC, pro Superman, and because I've spent 8 years of my career on YouTube, thank God, it could still go. I've created villains, like in like a real superhero type of way.
Yeah,
I've created villains, and today we have a Bizarro who's going to talk about a video that I made. Remember when we talked about the guy, the Snyder guy, who went outside of Netflix dressed up as Batman?
Superman.
Oh yeah, dressed up as Superman. I'm sorry, it was a black suit, so darkness. Who dresses up as Superman in the black suit?
In a black suit in the daytime in front of Netflix.
Who is Superman fan who would dress
A
up?
grown ass man
Yeah.
who looked like he got 2 kids, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, I want to let you guys know. I know you got a lot to say, Kia, because he's whatever reason. Let me smoke this guy. Let me say what I got to say about the guy. I'm gonna be honest here. I ain't. And then you guys could cook. We all could cook. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. We can cook them because I want to let you guys know something. I reached out to this man after he made this video about me. Here is my comment. 4 days ago, I said, I'm coming for you. Be a man and see me live. Let's have a real convo. Or you want to make videos back and forth like kids? We could do that too. I'm not going to do that. But I reached out to him to respond, to come on the show, to not come on the show. We could do it live on his channel, or we could do a pre-recorded video. I just wanted him to come and confront me and see me as a man. I commented twice. He has not responded. This guy is a coward. This guy made a video about me, didn't respond to me in his own comment section, and I reached out to him on Twitter, no response. So this guy is a certified bitch. I want you guys to know that coming off rip. Now let's check the video out.
Back with another video, July 11th, while it's closed. But let's just jump into the video. All right, so this is a subscriber request from Mad Max. And shouts out to Mad Max. He's a true SnyderVerse patriot. And I can't wait to meet you, bro, once I start doing live streams. But shouts out to Mad Max. He wanted me to critique Jody, the Skywalker, and basically it was a video of Ski going out to the Netflix headquarters, or one of their headquarters, and he was dressed as Superman, and he had the hashtag on like a piece of cardboard or whatever, or a poster saying "Sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix," and that's pretty much what the video was. And Jody's Corner, or his friends, was very childish. Like, I'm looking at this video and these are 3 big black obese black men talking down another black man.
I don't think I heard that right.
Obese black men.
Did he say obese?
That's what he said.
Man, obese with a T?
And these are 3 big black obese black men talking down another black man who happens to be a SnyderVerse fan. They talked about how the Ski looked like Ezel and Pookie, and I'm like, you guys spent 10 minutes to clown the guy who happens to be a SnyderVerse fan for 10 minutes when you could have used that time to like go to the gym and work out? Because all these,
I could have did 30 minutes. We could have clowned him for an hour. I thought I was showing mercy. I thought I was showing mercy by only doing 10. We talked about it. We went on. Who's going to spend 10 minutes to go work out? That's a waste of a workout. I got to go to my car, go get a membership, go into the gym.
Driving to the gym.
Yeah. Well, what type of response is that? That you can spend 10 minutes working out? Bro, you have a slurred speech. I feel like you're a little bit on the spectrum. So I'm going to pardon you a little bit. Obese, your demeanor, your presence, your fake Kevin Samuels persona, that whack $2 suit that you got on, 2 for $55, this horrible setup. Bro, if I'm not mistaken, if I could see the roof line, that is the roof line. My nigga, you can't even stand up in the attic. You're in the attic. That's a ceiling light right above your head. That's the ceiling. My nigga, you're making videos from an attic right now. You can't even stand up in that same chair you sitting in, or you'll bust your head out. Talking to me about something with this suit. What are you trying to be, Kevin Samuels of pop culture, my nigga? With the Time Road Magnus setup, with the laptop? With Super Mario Brothers 3, Mega Man, BVS Wonder Woman, what type of, is that a fern? What is that by the Pac-Man sign? You got a fake plant in your studio, your attic, because ain't no natural light coming in that motherfucker. You got a ceiling light to get you some type of light for your camera, and you got a fake plant because no natural light goes inside of people's attics, bro. Ain't no window up there at the top. It must be hard to breathe up in that motherfucker, bro. So much for your sinuses look like they're doing pretty bad. It's hard for you to speak. I could tell, like, the way you deliver your lines throughout this video. I'm gonna let the video play, guys, but it's just so hard to me to see somebody clearly on the spectrum. Part of the Snyder cult said he's going to critique, and he has the nerve to call the name of his channel Harsh Critics. You don't critique nothing. But I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get back to his amazing critique of my video.
These guys that's on here, they look like they're in their like the late 30s, 40s, or even 50s.
My nigga, you look 40 yourself. I don't know how old you are, but you sound 45. You sound like that stroke is halfway there. Yes, Jody and the obese. Bro, it's almost there. You look the same age as us, maybe even older, bro. Especially trying to look smart. Don't you hate these type of motherfuckers? Look with the hands like a villain, touching his fingers together like he's smart, with his Respawn Chinese chair that costs $85 sent over there. That manufactured Chinese fake version gaming chair with your suit on. Your Men's Warehouse 2 for $25 downtown warehouse special suit.
They're clowning him, and I'm looking at these guys like, your beard is dirty, your beard is nappy.
Whose beard is he talking about here? My beard is dirty. My beard is let me tell you something, bro. My beard ain't never dirty. It ain't never nappy. I got great hygiene. I know I'm fat, but one thing is for sure, your boy hygiene be on point. And let's not play the hygiene game, bro, because I'm pretty sure you're musty up in that hot pleather chair, up in the attic with no AC and no windows. You can't stand up in your attic. And it's these type of people. Dang, I'm just gonna go off on this guy. Let me just slow it down and let y'all hear it again.
You guys are obese, and your beard is nappy.
He said it again.
You guys are obese, and you guys could have spent this time like working out or riding a bike, because Jody in particular, I mean, they're all obese, but Jody in particular, he looks sick. Like, and this is like no shade to him or nothing.
I look sick? I look sick? I didn't know I looked sick. Hey, here's something that I would love to challenge you to. Let me and you both go in the mall and see who could pull more. I'm fat as shit, right? Let me and you both go in the mall. I could record it and everything. We could have cameras and crews doing it, the whole thing, seeing it all live. Bet I pull more than you, bro. And you're the one who's over here Kevin Samuels up with the crooked hairline and bad haircut, bad teeth, connection on your goatee that doesn't work. You don't even have a beard. I understand how you probably feel it some type of way that this full beard right here, glistening in its glory, is something that you don't have. But that's jealousy. That's small fry. If you think that this over here is fraudulent, bro, all I see is an incel in a chair. But I'm gonna let it finish. I'm sorry.
Nothing like that. I mean, if you listen closely to him, he struggles to breathe. looks like he's having almost trouble breathing at times. Like, he looks really sick, and I mean that respectfully. So if the brothers listen, go get yourself checked, because obesity is the #1 cause of death in the black community. So get yourself checked, bro.
It's heart disease. It's heart disease, not obesity. But I get what you're saying.
I just thought to myself, like, why are they clowning this guy? Are they jealous that Ski can actually fit in a Superman suit? Because he was dressed as Superman, the black. He had like the black Superman suit, and I'm like, are y'all jealous of that? Because, I mean, Ski is a healthy guy, and like, what is the problem? Could it be that you guys are jealous?
What would I be jealous of, sir? Please ask yourself that question. As I'm here in my studio with my black friends, with my amazing community, what do I have to be jealous of? Of being in a black Superman suit on a Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles with a shining day, with a poster saying, "Release the SnyderVerse, please. Sell it to Netflix." I would never do that in my life on my worst day. I'm not jealous of that. I felt bad seeing it. Even more so that he happened to look like us, bro. And he's doing that, bro. That's simply what that is. There's no jealousy here. I'm not jealous of him, nor am I jealous of you inside of your attic that you can't stand up in with your fern and your laptop, bro. That Walmart $300 laptop and that Chinese pleather chair with your 2 for $25 suit on, bro. With that lime green dollar store Dollar Tree cup.
Because, or is it that they're scared? Because I think this is what I think a lot of people are scared that people are willing to do things that they're passionate about, like dressing up as Superman and holding up a billboard or a cardboard poster saying sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. That's funny to y'all?
Yes.
You know, so I just thought it was really immature. I think a lot of these guys, especially Jody Corner, at the end of the day, they're just immature people, you know, and it's unfortunate, you know, but I was just surprised just because of the names that they was calling this guy, and it was 10 minutes. Like, they spent 10 minutes saying he looked like this, he looked like that, he's not part of the black community and stuff like that, because he's passionate about a product that he wants to support. And you clowns got a problem with that? You overweight clowns?
And I want you to know, since this is gonna wreck your shit, the fact that you called me a clown is the reason why that I'm responding. I was gonna let this whole video go. I was waiting to get the disrespect. Calling me obese isn't shit. Yes, I am obese. I am fat. And I have no problem with people saying that about me, you know, because I'm a real man. I understand the facts for what they are. But the fact that you call me overweight clown is the reason why I'm smoking your shit tonight. And I want you to know the moment in the video that got your shit pushed in. 4 minutes and 30 seconds is when I decided, okay, now I'm coming for you. What's more clowny to me? The fact that you have notes in your lap to do this video? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, bring your attention to his lap. This motherfucker got notes in his lap to make this video about me. You're looking down at notes in your lap to make a video about me. What is this? This is feeble. You're a YouTuber? You have notes, bruh? And I'm halfway through this video and you haven't critiqued my video yet, Mr. Harsh Critic. Where's the critique of the video? It seems like this is a guy that you know and you wanted to defend him. And that's fine. So can I be honest? We made fun of him. We made fun of a Snyder cultist who took his time out to embarrass me, black folk, and nerds everywhere, and pop culture and DC fans.
His mama and himself.
By going out there And having that billboard like that, looking embarrassing for a lot of people. I was embarrassed when I saw that video. I took offense when I saw it. It made me cringe and it made me upset, so I flamed him a little bit. I was wrong for doing that. And the guy who I don't forgot his name. You said his name is Ski or something. If he's hurt off of that, if he's truly hurt to the point where he probably ran to you to make a video for him on his honor, if you're hurt from what I said, I feel bad that you are hurt. I didn't want you to be hurt. I don't take back nothing that I said because I stand on that. But yes, we were making fun of him. And yes, that was wrong. It's not right to roast on people. So what? I'm doing it anyway. Because I want to. This Jody's Corner on this channel, we do what we want here. And that man that's a Snyder cultist, as well as you and your dog shit channel, you guys are a part of the Snyder cult that prides themselves on bullying, that give death threats, that made up a freaking fake movie that didn't exist, extorted $100 million from Warner Brothers to get his movie fixed, and you guys are bullies on the internet. Have bullied Ann Sarnoff, bullied Walter Hamada, bullied Gal Gadot, bullied so many actors, and now Ben Affleck himself has come out and said he didn't want nothing to do with Batman no more, nor Zack Snyder. You are a part, and your friend who wore that suit is a part of a faction that Hollywood deems as bullies. And where I'm from, bullies get bullied, nigga. So I don't for 1 second take back what I said about the man in the Snyder cultist uniform, talk about some sell Zack Snyder's to Justice League, protesting about some shit that don't matter and is all and done for, bro. The bully. Absolutely. Even though he may not personally be a bully or have never been bad acting online, he's part of the symbol, the faction of it. He's a part of it just like you are. Making this video about me because of what I said about another man. So you playing White Knight a little bit, ain't you? Well, now since you want to play White Knight, you got to deal with that too. And the fact that you ever responded to me, I wanted to look you in your face when I did this as a man. I'm not into this whole, we can do it on a stream. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm going to roast you and flame you and make you look bad because you look bad. I'm not going to say nothing about you that I don't think to be true. What I think, I'll wait. I'm looking at your notes here. You are scared, you're nervous, you're jittery making this video about me because you want to attack somebody that you know could flame your shit. Somebody on this level that doesn't need a notepad or anything. Was there any prep for this topic?
Nope.
I don't prep for nothing.
Nope.
I just be myself. I don't need a script or no notes or anything to come or respond or make a movie review. Jody's Corner is 100% live. Even when I do a recording, I don't even edit my stuff unless there's something in there that I think that would offend people. What I say is what I mean, bro. I stand on that business with integrity. And even when I'm flaming, a motherfucker people know why I do it. Because people like you exist out here. Bullies. Let's finish. I'm not done dissecting you. The expose of you has to continue. But first, I want to see your full critique of me in its entirety.
So, yeah, I just thought it was really immature. I'm not subscribed to Jody's Corner because
Yes, you are.
I think his content sucks.
This content here, nigga? This content here? This shit here? This content here, nigga? This content. I'm one of the most realest motherfuckers doing this shit in the pop culture space. I've seen so many YouTube channels and they suck, bro. Don't come and looking at your attic. You in the attic, bro. I need to show restraint. I need to let this video finish.
But, he's a James Gunn fan. And
Keon, am I a James Gunn fan?
You don't, and you're definitely not in James Gunn we trust.
Correct. I would not consider myself a James.
Not
Gunn
even
fan.
close.
Yeah, I want to see what he does. I want
You're
to see the final product.
y'all two are the wait and see brothers.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
Okay, just thank you for giving me that.
Clarifying that,
Just
for
clarify
real.
that.
He's entitled to his own opinion, but at the end of the day, I would tell Jody, man, go get yourself checked out. Like, for real. You look unhealthy. But
Bro, I gotta. Okay.
yeah, I mean, it sucks. It sucks, but we will make our voices heard. And I would tell any SnyderVerse patriot, go out, support Ski the Skywalker. I'll follow him. If you're a true SnyderVerse fan, go follow that man. And follow in his footsteps. We have to make our voices heard. We're not buying into mediocrity. And we will get what we want.
Your studio set in the attic is mediocre. You bought into that, literally. You bought everything in that motherfucker. You went to Dollar Tree and got those sticks that move. You went to the friggin' yard sale to get that $3 fern. You went and outbid Gamer Guy 2330 for that Pac-Man sign on the freaking wall. You went to Walmart and went through the hundreds of posters seeping out to try to find the Snyder one, and then went in the frame aisle to pay your $5 for the frame to frame those posters up, bro. You the one that took the discount Respawn fake gaming chair and bought that. You went to Walmart on Black Friday for a doorbuster to buy that laptop when nobody was there for that laptop. You ran as soon as the doors of Walmart opened, gotta get the laptop, to realize you was the only nigga that wanted that laptop. Everybody was getting televisions. And you proudly put that shit on your desk and said, yeah, there it is. Now that's the Tyrone Magnus that I like. You didn't want to put a YouTube sticker on your boom arm instead of putting a graphic right there. You're the one. You're the one that went and tried to make yourself look like Kevin Samuels with a lisp and a slur. Trying to look professional with a channel called Harsh Critics, and you don't even critique.
If we do what we need to do, even if that means dressing up as Superwoman or Aquaman or whatnot and going out to Netflix, then so be it.
You don't even know that Superwoman's not a real character.
That lost the shit out of me. When
Is
you
your
said that.
name Harsh Critics? You're supposed to be. This is why these Snyder cultists are not DC fans. You're not a DC fan. Who is Superwoman? What comic book? Superwoman? Oh goddamn! This is exactly what you're exposing yourself for me. You're making this too easy for me. I can do this in my sleep. I look at this shot, and I could just go to work all day long. And I understand why you didn't reach out to me. I understand why you ignored me. I understand. What type of man makes a video about somebody, calling him out and disrespecting him, and then don't want to address him and ignore him? Because you didn't want this heat and smoke. On several occasions, I hit you up. And still to this day, you ain't said nothing. Why are you dodging me? Why are you hiding? Because you're a coward. You're exactly what I know when I look in this. What I see is a man who was raised by a single mother who tried her best but didn't try her best. She gave you the Similac till you were 8 months, then you were on Taco Bell and cup of noodles, nigga. I see a woman who wanted to go out, and then here you are, Similac baby with a birth defect. Stroke-esque like symptoms. You have a crooked face, you have a crooked hairline, you have a bad sense of fashion, and you could barely speak, bruh. Your mama gave you Similac because she didn't want to give you the titty. She didn't want to mess up the perkiness of her boobs. She wanted to still go out. That's why you ended up getting a Similac for 8 months. And those long-term effects resonated into what you are today, sir. A beta male, non-backbone having feminine simp. That's what I see. You're zesty, bro. You have no masculinity oozing from your body. also is something that Kevin Samuels was accused of. Being a zesty guy in a suit in a chair with the same type of glasses, only that his were real and yours China, Temu, Shein. You are a beta male black man who dodges when real men come to you for confrontation and talks behind a camera inside of an attic that you cannot stand up in. And you got the nerve to talk about stuff that's going on here at JC Studios? We will not have it. We will not have it all. That's why I, Jody, have made Challenge Day. Martha!
Yes, sir.
Martha!
Yes, sir.
Martha!
Yes, sir.
This is exactly why you're in the position that you in. I've been told that I was immature since I was a kid. Because I like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And comic books and superheroes and shit. That's not never gonna stop. I'm gonna be 70 years old cracking these jokes. I have my kiddiness at heart. I think that's what makes me me, and I have a lot of people like that. But I'm seeing you here. I see somebody who is scared. Not even to confront me. You can't go in the mall and talk to a woman without your knees buckling. I know what type of man you are. I used to have a friend just like you. I know what you are. I know how you think. I know that you're weak-minded. You're yelling in an echo chamber to Snyder cult that is half of your subscriptions are my band followers. Half of your install base is on my ban list because they're cults. I've been dogging them for 8 years. I've been defending against the people that you and your cults have bullied for 8 years. I've been doing this. I'm seasoned out here, dog. I'm seasoned with this. You're a new kid on the block, just another face. You can't represent because there's other people that's in front of you that's even more cultier that I respect more. I'm sorry. You're just a kid in a grown man's body trying to get attention and clout from Jody's corner. That's what I see. You have a notepad in your lap so you could keep up with the points so you don't mumble and slur all over your videos. You have to edit your content because you make mistakes and you probably, oh, let me do another take. Because you're not ready for this on the real level. You can't make a 30-minute movie review. I would love to see that though, by the way. But let's take a look at what else that we have here. Let's take a look at your channel here. Looking at his channel. Oh, look what he said. Gunn is a desperate for Zack Snyder's return.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this out.
But I think this right here proves how desperate James Gunn really is. Because
I think this fool had a stroke or you're mentally a little bit raw because you can't speak well, sir.
Motherfucker, he can't tie a tie. Look at that tie.
Yeah, I know. Just hold on. Hold on, Keon. Hold on, Keon.
Simmer
Hold
down
on.
now.
Hold on. Thank you, Evil. Thank you. Here you are talking about James Gunn, right? So let's see what you have to say.
this right here proves how desperate James Gunn really is. Because he has gotten backlash over the Superman costume. He has got backlash over the footage he shot. He has got backlash over the Super Bowl, Puppy Bowl, Guy Gardner thing. He has got backlash over the Shaquille O'Neal commercial or whatever. So
That commercial was fire.
it's not looking good for James Gunn, and this proves how desperate James Gunn is. Even though, yeah, they good friends. I mean, Zach even said on an interview that they was buddies before. So I think we should stay firm because they're panicking. It's obvious he's panicking. And I think they know about this so-called war or whatever it is, between Gunn fans and James Gunn fans.
Check this part out.
Because you know they watch YouTube. I'm pretty sure James Gunn watched my channel. I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder watched my channel.
Ain't none of them niggas watching your channel, bro. Maybe it's Snyder because he's a freaking cultist. James Gunn ain't watching your shit. Your shit trash. Why the freak would anybody watching your whack content, bro? Your content garbage, your channel look garbage, your thumbnails is garbage, your suit garbage. Oh, the fern is missing and Pac-Man's trying to eat a inky. For sure. Your shit whack. You think James and DC and them niggas is watching your channel, nigga? You think they watching your channel? I got a nifty 50 coming up here. Recipe to the king. Thank you. To the sky we go. Back to this beta male simp dodging sucker. Let's get back to the end to finish this video.
We will flop every DC movie that James Gunn put out until he give us what we want. This is
Whoa, what did he just say? What did this Snyder cultist just say in the video he made about me?
Need to do. Even if that means dressing up as Superwoman or Aquaman or whatnot and going out to Netflix, then so be it. We will flop every DC movie that James Gunn put out until he give us what we want. This is what it has.
That sounds like a terrorist to me.
It does.
We will blank until they give us what we want. This is usually how terrorist demands happen.
Only Siths deal in absolutes.
We would destroy
That
you if you
sounds
don't give us what we
toxic
want.
to me.
Yeah.
You are taking part in toxic fandom. We will do this. The SnyderVerse is over. What's wrong with you? You got the Snyder cut. They gave him $100 million to make it, but that wasn't enough. You want the verse. And now you want the verse after all of this stuff happening. You got wiped away with Flash. Y'all still clamoring. You guys, no one's going to take you seriously. No one does take you seriously. And that's why Zach, his career is down the shithole. Because you guys are a toxic fandom that nobody wants to work with. And even now, 5 years after the Snyder Cut released in 2020, you're still talking about Snyder on Netflix and restoring the SnyderVerse. 5 years after getting the cut. You guys are insane. This is why I branded you guys the Snyder Cult. And you guys are known all over the world as the Snyder Cult because of what I did here on Jody's Corner. I branded you. I breathed life into you. Embrace me. Don't reject me. Embrace me. You wouldn't be here on YouTube without me. You need me. Evil needs good. So as long as I'm here, you will continue to breathe life into your cult. That's what it is. We need stuff like that. It's good. Without evil, what could good do? We got to destroy it somehow. But you just said you're going to flop every James Gunn property. James Gunn didn't do nothing to y'all. James Gunn wasn't even at DC by the time that Snyder was mad at Warner Brothers. James Gunn was at Marvel making Marvel movies. He came and got a position, and y'all instantly are targeting all the. What are you going to do? Review bomb, protest, all them fake reviews and stuff you do? Zack Snyder's going to put his bots out to attack the movie? How is that any different from what I did to your dweebo friend who stood outside of Netflix with a Batman outfit? You're a hypocrite. You just admitted to doing what you made this video about me doing. That's bullying.
Come down to. And whether Jody want to clown people for that, well, that's his opinion. Because he's the same one of these DC shills that's been roaming around here for year after year saying Zack Snyder BVS failed, when he has never interviewed a producer or an executive producer or never interviewed Zack Snyder to say it failed. Nobody has came.
I need to interview a producer or an executive producer. The only reason why Zach went over there to y'all channels is because you guys are his cult members.
Kicks and gamers.
Zach would never come to my channel because he knows I will flame him. I will expose him. I understand personally what Zach did. I have a direct connection to him and his friends. I know people at Warner Brothers. Maybe have not interviewed them because I maybe didn't want to, but I have relationships with executive producers and directors, and actors. What does that mean? That means nothing.
Came forward and said BVS failed at the box office, but these clowns on YouTube. And Snyder only made 2 movies with DC. So when you got
Excuse me? 2 movies? No, sir. Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League. Justice League, the Joss Whedon is directed and credited to Zack Snyder. Nice try. He made 4. He made the Snyder Cut. He made Justice League, BVS, and Man of Steel. He made 85% of the Joss Whedon cut of Justice League. It's all the same scenes. Miss me with that, bro.
I was mentioned like Shazam and Blue Beetle. Zack ain't have nothing to do with none of that. Both his 2 films made a profit. But
these niggas are
I don't know
delirious.
what's up with James Gunn fans and his clowns like Jody's Corner. I would just say jealousy.
Okay.
And they're scared. Because I'm wondering why James Gunn clowns come after me the way they do. They comment after video after.
You wonder why they come at you. Let's take a look at your channel. Let's see how awesome your content is. Your setup is clearly garbage, but let's take a look at the Harsh Critics YouTube channel. For 5,000 subscribers, good for you. Let's take a look at your videos. It's a disaster. James Gunn Superman sucks. James Gunn slogan sucks. New Superman footage sucks. Jody's Corner video sucks. Bad news for James Gunn and Superman. Fans boycott James Gunn and Superman. Zack Snyder wants this. James Gunn fan versus Snyder fan. James Gunn, DC. Nigga, your whole channel is Snyder. You have a whole channel dedicated to hating on James Gunn. You are a loser. This is loser mentality. You are a loser. Your content is cringe. Look at these thumbnails. Look at these titles. Is Zack Snyder fans toxic? James Gunn's desperate. James Gunn. What the heck? Let me pick a random video.
Back with another video.
Look at that cup. Yeah, look at that cup. For sure. Look at these. Look at this content. Let's look at his description. Look at these hashtags. Let's look at your description. Look at all these hashtags in your description. Kid, let me tell you something. This is not how you do a YouTube channel. You have 100 hashtags in your freaking description, bro. Let's take a second here. Let's read some of the hashtags. This is a James Gunn video, right? Talking about Shaq and Superman, the commercial. Let's read some of the hashtags up in this motherfucker as our lights lit up for Average Supreme.
Light it up, light it up.
Light it up, baby. Yeah. Jody's Corner whack. Are you looking at the screen? Read the donation. Here we go. $65. Harsh Critics is in the chat.
Yeah, he been in there.
Let's get him on StreamYard. Let's pull him in.
Hey, yes. Yeah, he been here.
No,
Evolve.
let's give him a link.
Yeah, Evolve. Repost that link.
Give him the link. Oh, yes. The fool that's been dodging me for freaking 5 days.
And he's
now
here
all of
on
a
the
sudden,
channel.
Clout chasing. Give him the link. Does he have the link? All right, there's the link. I'm ready for you now.
If you scroll
the link is in the chat.
He's been commenting.
The link is in the chat. It's simple. You know what to do. You're a YouTuber, right? Click that shit. Let's have a conversation. I would love to say all of this to your face. There's the link. Come on. Let's get in here, bro. You already know what time it is. You could join up from your phone. You could do it anywhere. You don't need to be in your attic. You don't need to go turn on the laptop.
Look at him just putting laughing emojis, not taking this shit serious.
Click. Okay, I see him. Is that him chatting?
Yeah.
But he's not coming in here? You're just in my comment section like a bitch? Are you gonna come and talk to me? I just need to understand what's going on. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue to make this video about you while you're in my. What is this shit? Be a man. Be a man, bruh. Be a man. You made the video about me. You come and wait 5 days after I tried to contact you. We could have handled all this. You dodged me for 5 days, and now you're popping up in my live stream? Verify if that's him. Click his name and see if it goes to his channel. It could be a troll. It could be a troll.
It's probably,
It may not even be him.
Probably just, yeah.
Yeah.
Just continue.
Oh, they said it is. They checked. It is him. So you're really in my... All right, bro. So I'm going to continue to make this video about you then, because what you're proving to me is that you're even more bitch made than I thought, which is crazy. Well, let's move on. I've never come across somebody who makes videos about you, dodges you, doesn't respond to try to come out, then comes to the stream.
Yeah, hop in
That's
your
some
comment
ultimate.
section, too.
This is exactly what the cult is. He acts exactly like them. Beta male, no. Shout out to the love coming through. Shout out to, who is that? Here I'm waiting on you. Here I am. I'm waiting for you. Where are you?
Laughing. He's in the comments.
No, he can laugh all he wants. Get in here. The StreamYard is there. I'm here waiting for you. This is just only going to make you look bad. Your subscribers of the cult are looking at you, and they're seeing you bow out like a bitch right now. I want you to know, once this video goes live, people see it, your subscribers see it, the way that you're acting. There's no way, even they're like him. They're just like him. They'll stay subscribed.
Pretty much.
Yeah, those things. But because like I said, incel culture, they never should have gave you a microphone and a camera. Incels don't need to speak. You guys are sheep. You need to follow the shepherds. That's the truth of it. I'm still here. I'm moving on, guys. He's not coming.
Yeah, it's a waste.
Okay, so let me get back to what I was on with this nigga's trash channel. We were looking at all the stuff. Look at these hashtags, guys. Oh my freaking God. This is a James Gunn suit sucks video. Let's read some of the hashtags. Restore the SnyderVerse, DC, Batman, DC Universe, Comics, Superman, Marvel, Justice League, comic books, Joker, cosplay, Marvel Comics. Is that a Marvel Comics hashtag?
Mm-hmm. Spider-Man too.
Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Bruce Wayne, The Flash, Batman, Robin. What is this? Aquaman, Teen Titans, Spider-Man, Marvel Comics, Marvel Avengers comic book, Peter Parker, Disney Plus, Disney, Hulk. Nigga got Tony Stark, this motherfucker. Republicans, Joe Biden, Democrats, Trump memes, Democrat, Halloween Horror Nights. This nigga got a Halloween Horror Nights.
You gotta reach every audience to make sure they see that. That screams desperation.
Listen to me, bro. I'm not gonna give you advice because I don't want to help you. Your channel is, you're doing fine just making a trash channel on your own that nobody will take seriously. But you're whack, bro. I think I've said enough. At this point, with you in the chat, not coming in here, beached out, beta male, no spine, incel, dweeb, loser, cultist. I'm done with you, bro. Keon, E-Man, I know you guys have things to do. And I'm going to let my community, in a moment, don't call yet. I'm going to let them come in and call in to talk to you as well. But first,
Keon been waiting for this for a long time, so I'll tell Keon, go ahead, bro, because he been smoking right now. So
Keon, your time has come.
Yeah.
Thank you for being patient.
Nobody's cutting you off either.
Mr. Harsh Critic, I'm not good with internet games. I live in real life. I'm sure you suffer. Know what? Fuck it. You're retarded, my nigga. You know, I can't do this. Bro, I don't understand the people that follow you, the people that listen to you. You don't deserve to be a YouTuber, my nigga. You are what we call a false prophet. You somebody that should be hung on the corner and shot. You're retarded. Your setup is trash. You're trash. You the type of nigga, I went to school with niggas like you that got no pussy. You the type of niggas I went to school with that got beat up every fucking day that I was told to leave alone. Leave, nigga, what's your name? Jared. Niggas like Jared like you, I was told to leave your ass alone every day at school. No, nigga, because you the type of kid, because you couldn't shoot up to school back then, because we whipped your ass and sent your ass home, and we followed you home. Because nigga, nah, you ain't that old. Nah. You call him 50, you call him fat, you call him obese, but my dick still works. Because I know for a fact, nigga, that I know no woman would touch you. That's why you appear the way that you appear. That's why you're so sensitive. That's why you're afraid of being yourself. Who is this person? Who are you presenting to your sheep of your flock? Who are you presenting to the people that you love Zack Snyder? And your punk ass got so offended that we criticized your punk ass cousin for going out to Netflix, standing out there and putting up a sign when you know he needs to be taking care of his kids. Or I forgot, he ain't got none. Because niggas like you ain't been touched or felt the warmth of a woman's bosom. I don't fucking see it. What, Jody?
Yeah, I agree with you. I just want to double down. The ones that you know never got pussy in high school, him. The one, and more importantly, he's the type of dweeb type nerd in school who always got a pass and never experienced a punch in the mouth.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Those type of niggas.
A hide behind type nigga.
Yeah.
The nigga nigga, you tough when the teacher walk in the room, then you want to bark at the motherfucker.
He don't know what a fair one is.
He doesn't know
He don't know what that is.
I can look at you and tell.
Knock Shadow! Thank you so very much, my community, for dropping that bread on Jody's corner as Keon continues to cook.
So, as I was saying, you weak, feeble-brained, you undisputed champion of being a loser. Nobody can take that from you, because look, you're a shepherd of a bunch of other losers. I don't understand why this culture, this society, want to surround themselves or follow people like him. This the sickness of this society that you're leaving. We need to cut you out, because niggas like you are a cancer in this goddamn community. You're a cancer, and everything that represents pop culture, everything that will make YouTube terrible is people like you. You don't deserve. See, if it was up to me, motherfuckers like you need to be, nigga, straight up. If you're gonna talk this shit, get punched in the face and prove who the fuck you are. Because you're not a real human being. You are Mr. Mad Max. That's who the fuck you are. You're so much of a fucking lame. You got a message to yourself to create a topic for a video. Nigga, you self-sucking fuck. Nigga, you suck. I can't understand you, my nigga. You have the nerve to put me on your thumbnail. And then you gonna be in this motherfucking chat and still be a bitch. You know what? Nah, my nigga. If you need a real savior, everybody on Harsh Critics, if you tired of bitch ass niggas not responding to motherfuckers, if you tired of listening, if you want to get real news what's going on with DC, if you need another hope, I'm gonna throw a branch to you. Come over here to Jody's corner so you can get wrecked. Because at least there's motherfuckers that will have your back. Because there's real Snyder cultists in this community that actually have more balls than you. They deserve a channel. Because niggas like you is a bitch. Niggas like you don't know what it's like that stand up for a real motherfucker like me. I'm a real motherfucker. I live real life. Niggas like you is on the county getting the SSI check. Nigga gets busy with his mama in his basement. You can't afford shit, nigga. I don't trust you around children, money, or your mama, nigga. Fuck you too, bitch.
Cut your ass up, leave you in pieces, not be deceased. Harsh Critics don't mess around with real G's. We can snatch your ugly off the streets. So have peace. Woo! God damn, that's right, Keon. Check out his review of Rebel Moon. It should tell you everything you need. Let me see. He said that twice. Where's this fool's? And you have the nerve to call you. You didn't even critique the video that I made about your boy in the Superman suit.
Nope.
Where was your critique? All you did was talk bozos, clowns, overweight, obese. See, these guys,
heavy on
medication, are obese. They don't understand what it's like to actually. What's the problem with dressing up and doing something like wearing a suit that you're passionate about? What's the problem with that? All I see is Jody's corner. These guys is just some clowns. You know.
Hold up, Jody. You forgot the shot.
Oh, my Taco Bell cup. Yeah.
You got the shot.
My cheap cup.
Yeah, you got the shot.
These guys.
Nigga, that was my water.
These guys just make the videos because they jealous.
Check your notes, Jody.
It's jealous. Jody is not nothing. He's been doing this for years, and it's not really gonna go anywhere. We are closing wallets. We are not gonna let them win at all, and we're gonna make sure that James Gunn does not earn a dime of our money. So I'm not really too concerned with what these clowns at Jody's Corner are doing. They're just big men, they obese, and that's just really, that's what we gonna do. Remember to comment. Remember to like the video. And remember to subscribe to the channel of Harsh Critics.
You gotta look to read subscribe.